Hi and welcome to Let's Talk Photography. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing some testing, and I just wanted to show everybody how I'm doing this. I'm using the first generation of CamRanger. For those of you that don't know what the CamRanger is, it's a device that allows you to remotely control your camera from either a phone or an iPad or a Android device. It comes in very handy whenever you're doing self-portraits like this. Pretty well impossible to do it. So basically what I do is, this is in just a little case here. It's connected to my camera, and I use the iPad to do all of the focusing and everything else. So basically what I can do is I can just come back here and I can see exactly how I look in the camera lens, and then I would just take the picture, and the nice thing is I can see the picture as soon as I take it. Now this particular iPad is hooked up to a video camera, so it's a little bit different, but I'm going to show you how I do it with my actual iPad that's connected to going to have to reconnect here. Oops. Okay, so I can just press a button on here and I can go into live view. And the minute I get into live view, I can see exactly where I have to be here. It's going to be a little bit too far. Okay. And then once I've got myself in the picture, I take off my glasses and I just press on the screen and it focuses right on my eye, which is almost impossible to do if you're taking self-portraits. I mean, you can put them next to the floor and stand in the X, but that doesn't really work. And then it's just a matter of posing, and you just bring this down like this and click, and it goes off, and you get the picture in just a second. And I can show you how that worked. Right here. There. So here's the picture that I took. Come a little bit closer so you can see that better. Okay, so that's the picture that I took, and that's the way that that all comes out. So now I know that by looking at it that I need I need another light on there for sure, and I don't have to touch my camera at all. Now for these here, I'm using a 180 millimeter lens because I'm doing this for headshots, so I want it to be really up close, and works. And then it's just a matter of the lights. So if you're thinking of, and the great thing about this is, especially during a lockdown like this that we're having in Ontario, if I want to practice, I can practice on myself, and it makes it a lot easier if you've got something that you can fire remotely. And actually I can access all of the features of my camera, so I can change the shutter speed, the aperture, the ISO. I can choose from here whether I'm shooting RAW or JPEG. I can do single point focus or continuous focus. So it gives you an awful lot of ways of doing this. And the other nice thing about it is, whenever you have an actual client in, is they can connect through their iPad and see the photos as you're taking them. So usually what I do is I put my iPad right here on the table, and so that when the person gets a picture taken, they can see them come up. And of course I'm behind the camera, and I don't need to do this, but for doing any self-portraits like this, you can't get a better little gadget. And that's the first generation. I think there's a new one out. I noticed online, and they're having a contest actually, and I sure would like to win one. That'd be nice to have two of them for sure, and have the latest version. So anyhow, that's all for today.